Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to American Falls by Lancyboi. Technically, this is take 2. I got about 6 minutes into the game and realized I wasn't recording, so we're going to try this again. For all of you, it's just another regular episode. I'm going to try and repeat the things I said, even though they're probably not worth repeating. 0 damage is found in our tractor. How does that happen? With the way I drive, no idea. Tractor starts. Sounds pretty good. Let's get it out of the way here. We're going to leave. Actually, you know what? We're going to get it out of here because we might be working a little late and I don't want to get stuck in the store. So, happy Friday. Happy soon-to-be weekend. My week has been interesting to say the least with work and whatnot. I finished up our contract yesterday. Oh, before I get into that, welcome to the channel, Delaney. Hopefully I am saying that correctly. But Delaney, thank you for your subscription. Really appreciate that. Yesterday we finished up our Forge contract. After the contract was complete, racked in $852 of extra income from the chaff. Now, I don't know if that's good or bad, comparatively speaking to what we would have gotten had I not used silage additive. But I added some more silage additive to our forage harvester. I found another forage contract. We are going to go for it. We're going to try and get as much use out of this thing as we can. I don't think we're going to get any more forage contracts, to be honest with you, but farmers in this county continue to love destroying perfectly good crop. Another field of barley that's going to get ground up. But hey, if that's what they want to do, that's what they can do. As long as I'm paid for it, giddy up, right? So I hope your week has been better than mine. Work was a bear. A lot of changes and whatnot, and then Chad coming to the house and staying here. He's all right. We just tuck him in a corner and he's pretty good. He gets up a couple times at night. I gotta let him out, do his potty thing. But he's all right. He got back from IKEA. He was wearing different clothes. Not quite sure what happened there, but I've learned not to ask. Apparently Gwen's Italian cousin, Chad's new bride, is sending him money, but he decided while he was at IKEA to purchase some of those, I don't know what they're even called, but they look a little bit like Christmas lights. He's gonna hang those up in his crate. He wants some, he couldn't afford the Philips mood lighting stuff, so he just went with some cheap IKEA Christmas tea lights or whatever they're called. Looks pretty nice, not too bad. His crate's getting a little stinky. I'm gonna have to probably gonna have to find some air fresheners for his crate. It's not super nice. Otherwise, he's been good to have around. I mean, when he gets his chores done, he does some cleaning, dishes, laundry, scrubbing, windows, that type thing, Unfortunately for the old Chadski, yeah, I'm talking about you, Chad. That's all right. Go back to your stinking Hulu. I made the mistake of letting him use my Hulu account because I felt kind of bad for the guy. He's just sitting there in the dark staring at a wall. So I said, hey man, why don't you use my... It's all right, buddy. You keep watching. Why don't you use my Hulu account, maybe find something on there to watch. Well, that was a big mistake. Huge mistake. He found the stinking Twilight Saga, those movies, the Twilight movies with Bella and Jacob and what is it, the Collins family or whatever they're called. Charlie the dad. I don't know if that's his name. And then what's the main Dracula dude, the Batman, the dude that played a really good Batman. Is it Andrew or Dickie or Stevie or I don't know what. I can't remember his name. But Stinkin' Chad is in love with the Twilight movie saga. He's on like the 5th one now. I don't know, there's like 20 of them. And I'm losing my freaking mind because I can't handle it. I just can't handle it. It's like a really long, bad soap opera. It's kind of freaking me out, but he likes it. It keeps him happy. We don't have to feed him when he's watching it, so that's good. Bella. Ay, ay, ay. But you love me, Bella. No, I don't, Jacob. I love whatever his name is. Dickie. We'll call him Dickie. Dickie the vampire. No, you don't. You love me. And she can never make up her mind who she loves. It's like, come on, grow a pair. Figure it out. You know, for the longest time, you were like ready to just, you know, become a vampire for Dickie, but no, all of a sudden Jacob, you know, cuts his hair, gets all buff, turns into a wolf, and now Bella's like, ooh, ooh. I think I like wolves more than vampires now. Yeah. Not cool, Bella. Not cool. Kind of figured out a little bit of a reason why I was having some issues. Speaking of issues, let's turbocharge our harvesting capabilities here. Kind of figured out why I was having a bit of an issue driving this thing the other day. So I don't know if this ever happens to any of you all, but it has happened to me a few times. It's not on the regular, but once in a while, my controllers get reset as far as the dead zone and the sensitivity of them. And I think it happens when, in fact, I'm almost sure it happens when Logitech updates their G-Hub software, that god-awful G-Hub software. It resets my controller settings. They still work fine, but the sensitivity's way off, and the dead zone's way off. So I lose about whoa, what's going on here? Are we full? Oh, we're full. Back the truck up, Brad. All right, let's kill this. Let's put the kibosh on that. Giddy up, yeah. I brought over our. Well, that's a good horn. I brought over the old class Arion. I mean, we got it when we released the equipment for this thing, so we might as well use it. It's a little bit faster and easier to drive to the sell point than the forage harvester. Anyways, it resets everything, and I end up losing like 20% of my steering radius, my turning radius. My brakes get really light and all that fun stuff. So I figured that out. That helps a lot to reset those to where I like them. Yeah, giddy up. I mean, I don't care about driving on this field because we're just wrecking it anyways. All right, giddy up there. Where are we going? I have absolutely the foggiest idea of where we're going. I'm gonna look. Oh, right there. We're going to, excuse me, Harris Garage. I don't know what that is. What's Harris Garage? The gas station? Where are we at? We're up here. Man, come on, man. That's not a good. That's not a good drive. That's a long drive. Why would a gas station be buying chaff? I don't get that. No comprende. Hey, man, if they want to buy it, more power to them. So, whoa, 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 Brad. Look where you're going, buddy. For just a second, look down. Is our exit down there? Where's our stinking exit? Or is it over? Oh, maybe it's up over here. Let's go see where we're going. So that's me driving right there. Well, we're heading in the right direction, I reckon. It's good enough for me. Somewhere up here. Oh, probably. Should have taken that a little slower. Glad this is rental. Oh, our farm. Hey, farm. How's it going? I know where we are now. We'll just scooch on up here. Let's get rid of the huge-o Mapo. So yeah, it's been a week. It's been a week. The weather's been interesting. Super warm for a couple days, like 70 degrees. And now it's cooled down. We're getting some rain. I personally am all about the rain. Love rainy days. Absolutely love rainy days. I wouldn't want it every day, but rainy days and Mondays always do not get me down. In fact, rainy days and Mondays make me, well, Mondays don't, but rainy days make me happy. That car is always there. I wonder what they're doing. Like, I wonder if I should call the cops and let them know that there's just a car that's always parked at the watering hole. I don't get that. So, you know, you hear about these things, right? You hear about these weird things where people call the cops because they see something that's kind of suspect. I always feel like I'm just wasting their time, you know? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I think we're here. Oh, I don't want to hit this person necessarily. Maybe a little bit, but not hard. Harris says, can I do this? Because I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing. We're down here. All right, let's go see if we can find it. Is it this guy right here? Why is a gas station buying this? What are they going to do with it? I want to know. I want to know what they're going to do with thousands of liters of chaff. Very interesting indeed. Well, that must be the right place because our contract... Nope, let it finish, Brad. Let the power push finish. But I always feel weird when I call the cops. I feel like a narc, number one. You know, like I'm telling on somebody. You know, like, mind your own business, Brad. But then they always say to you, well, we'd rather have you call us. You know, be on the safe side. We'd rather have you call and it not be anything. Hey, the kids. Was that the Farming Simulator Kids Edition on that billboard? Anyways, we'd rather have you call, you know, than... and have it not be something than not call and have it be the frickin', you know, Zodiac Killer, right? So I'm working at previous employer, and we used to go out back for our breaks, do a little, have a little, maybe a little toki poo, a little smoky treats or vapey treats or whatever kind of treats you're having. And there's a car parked in the back lot. It shouldn't be there. Why is that stop sign? I don't think Lancyboi understands stop signs. He's got to be from America though, right? That's a weird... Anyways. Maybe it's... Yeah, I don't know. So anyways, we see this car one day and we're like, okay, it's kind of weird. It was a Saturn. I specifically remember it, in fact. It was a stinking Saturn. sedan, one of those Saturn, I don't even know what they were called, Saturn POSs or whatever. It was a sedan, and it was that ugly Saturn beigey gold looking color. You know what I'm talking about, right? And we didn't think much of it because it was the first day we'd seen it. Well, we saw it again the next day. Then we had the weekend. And then we came back Monday, and it was still there, and it hadn't moved. It clearly had not been touched, you know? So we went over to it. We tried to open it. It was all locked up. I wanted to get in the trunk. No, you know what? Sorry, I am not telling the story correctly. It was not locked up. We could get in it, but nobody wanted to open the trunk. I wanted to open the trunk, but not really. But I acted like I did, but I kind of didn't, because who knows what's in there, right? So we finally decide, I guess it was a group vote, that we're going to call the cops. We're going to call the cops on this car. So we call the local constable. She shows up, really nice lady. If I'm throwing in facts about this that are irrelevant, just allow me to do so. Attractive, I must say. I'm not going to get into detail, but it really is nice. Well, wait a minute. This is fair, though, because I've heard this before, how uniformed men are supposed to be, like, handsome. You know, oh, I love men in uniforms. I got to tell you, women in uniforms, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. And she was attractive. She was a cutie. Super nice, too. And we're like, hey, you know, the stinking Saturn has been sitting here for like almost a week now, and we don't know what's going on with it, but it shouldn't be here. So she does some investigatory work, opens it up, and she's looking in the glove box to see if she can find papers. No papers, right? It's kind of getting weird. No papers in the glove. Oh, that thing's freaking me out. That's not looking right. Something happened to our... Something very bad is happening to our little... to our barley shoot. And we're kind of trying to be, you know, cool about it. And we're like trying to be... Because it was all guys. And we're all like, you know, did we do the right thing? And, you know, couldn't this totally be, you know... somebody who's missing, or, you know, we're throwing out all kinds of scenarios that are clearly inappropriate, most likely. And then she's like, you know, kind of giving us the yeah, whatever. And she couldn't find out. She called in the plates, and she got a name, but it wasn't reported stolen, because that was obviously a very good possibility. And she got a number to call, so she calls this person. They don't answer the phone, but there's a voicemail, and it's another lady. And so she's kind of like, well, at this point, you know, we'll keep trying to get a hold of the owner, but we're just going to put a tow it sticker on here because, you know, they're not supposed to be parking there anyways. Which kind of made us feel bad, because we didn't care that the car was there as far as, you know, having it towed. We just wanted to make sure nobody was dead or missing, or, you know, that kind of thing. But she was doing her job and stuff, and so it turns out the next day the car's gone. And we're all like, well, what's going on? We want to know what happened. We can't just leave it, you know, like, what's the dealio? So I call the cops again. I think if I remember right, the police officer left us her card, or left us contact information for her. So I gave her the old jingle, you know. Hey, what's up, girl? You know, this is Brad, the one that's, you know, Citizen Brad reporting possible felony in progress. I was probably so stupid that I probably went home, Googled, like, you know how cops use numbers for everything? Yeah, this is Brad. I called you yesterday on that 1080, you know. Just curious to see what the old 911 is, or the 411 on the. I'm sure I did something stupid like that, but anyways, I guess what happened was the lady. It was something really stupid. Like, the lady just parked it there because she was staying at a friend's house. Ooh, we're full. Because she was staying at a friend's house. No. Don't keep picking stuff up, Brad. She was staying at a friend's house and the house was kind of across the street. Like, it wasn't too far away. And that was it. Nothing special. Nobody dead in the trunk. Nobody missing, abducted. No alien action. No big crime in progress. But sure enough, after she tells me all of this, she does the whole, but you did the right thing. You know, really appreciate you calling us. You did the right thing. And I'm thinking, no, that's not really how you feel. I appreciate that you're saying that. And I appreciate that you care enough to make me try and feel okay about this whole thing. But I have to believe in her heart of hearts, she's like, really? Like, really? This is what I do. You know, this is the kind of calls I go on. So I felt kind of bad. You know, I felt kind of bad that we wasted her time, more or less. But she told me I did the right thing. So I'm gonna go with that, just so I feel better about it. Kind of wanted to get a shirt and a mug that said I did the right thing. Technically, we did the right thing because technically it was a group decision. Somehow I became the leader of that group decision as soon as the cop arrived. They all kind of scrambled, and one of them went back into work. The other one said they had to heat up some popcorn or something. So they all like bailed on me as soon as I actually called the cops. Good friends to have there. Good friends to have there. Ay, ay, ay. The Power Push Plus. It's the version 2 of the Power Push. The original Power Push, I'm not really sure what updates they made to the Power Push Plus or what you get with the Plus version. Maybe the Plus is bigger than the standard Power Push. Maybe the Power Push Plus pushes... Maybe the Power Push pushes poorly compared to the Power Push Plus. I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's Friday. It's Thursday night, actually, and I'm getting tired, so this is how this episode's gonna go. Chad's on break... What is it? The second part of Twilight breaking through, or breaking ground, or... Breaking Bella. All I know is she just gave birth and got turned into a vampire. So now Bella's a biter. The whole thing's weird. The whole scenario of this Twilight saga is just goofy. It's actually pretty ridiculous, man. It's like, and the dad, Bella's dad, Charlie, I think his name is, or something like that. He's a cop, isn't he? I think he's a cop. No, maybe. Yeah, he is a cop, right? He finds out that his daughter is now a vampire. And it's kind of like, oh, well, that's not cool. I'm not sure I like the decision she's making. I would have preferred her going to college. Really? That's your reaction? That's your stinking reaction? Is your daughter just turned into a blood-sucking vampire and you're worried about if she's going to get her bachelor's degree? What is going on, man? Oh, I love Hollywood. I really do. I love the power push more than Hollywood, though. Let's check out the power push blinkers. Looking all right. Not too shabby. Little LED action. Did not make that corner. Yeah, excuse me. I definitely prefer driving this this area and back and forth as opposed to the old forage harvester. This thing scoots along a little bit nicer. Let's see if we can catch some air. Not really. Kind of poor. So I'm hoping very, very soon, indeed soon, we can get this loan stinking paid off. It would really be nice to pick up another field. It'd be nice if our bales would get fermented. I don't think we're going to rake in a whole lot of cash with those bales. I think we're looking at about 10 grand if we sell them at a high price. I did a little pre-calculation, and I don't think we're looking at a large amount of money. But I'll take 10 grand as opposed to nothing. Because all those 10 grands add up eventually. I'll say this this hard mode and the bank thing and all the tweaks and things that we made to make this series a little more difficult. You really can tell the difference between playing on easy mode and kind of taking advantage of easy money versus this. I mean, easy mode, you can, quite frankly, even if you don't cheat, it does not really take that long to become a millionaire. It's not that bad. If that's your goal. Or it doesn't take that long to start really owning some property and some equipment and whatnot. But this hard stuff, you gotta work a little more for it. I think Gen X was gonna call the wambulance for me the other day because I was crying about it. I get that. Little crybaby. I'll let Chad. I'll take it out. Take it out of Chad. Chad's family now. We're gonna go get family pictures at JCPenney's this weekend. I don't think I mentioned that. Since he's part of the family, we need to update our family photos now. And we're gonna go to JCPenney's. Has a nice photo package available. You get like 10 glossies, 2x3s, maybe like 4 or 5 5x7s. You get a couple 8x10s. You know, like $30, $20, something like that. Pick out your own background. We're gonna go with an Italy-inspired background. He was excited about that. He wants to learn to speak Italian. I really don't know why. Gwen's Italian cousin doesn't even speak Italian, so I'm not really sure why Chad wants to learn it. But he says that it will make things easier the next time he gets over there to visit, which I have no idea when that's going to be. I mean, with his salary, it's going to take a while to save up for plane tickets to go to Italy. Like a long time. Hey, the plus is he doesn't have to file income tax. That's kind of nice. Come on. There you go. That's the gas. I do find, like I said, foraging is pretty satisfying stuff. It's definitely up there. It's grass work, like mowing and stuff, I find very satisfying. But foraging crops like this is actually kind of satisfying. It's kind of relaxing. It leaves questions unanswered, like why are we doing this, and why has the farmer chosen to do this, as well as why is a gas station buying thousands of liters of chaff. That one I still don't get. I don't think you can. I don't know. Have they? Maybe they ferment it into silage, and maybe the gases that produces, maybe they do something for fuel with the gases. I don't know. I'm not going to ask, because if I ask, I'm afraid they're going to go, oh, yeah, good point, we probably don't need all of this, and then they won't buy it, and then we'll kind of be screwed. So I definitely want to get done with this job before I actually ask them why they're buying all this goodness. Almost full again. 97, 98, 99, close enough. Oh, 100. Look at that. That's a good horn. This thing has pretty good pickup. I'm messing around. Bada boom, bada bing. Off we go. I don't know, is this our third trip? Second trip? Third or fourth trip. Something like that. At least we don't have to go far at the end of the day to get home, I guess. Well, all right, everyone. I'm going to call this good for Friday's episode. I'm going to go help Chad hang his little tea lights in his crate. Want to make sure he does it safely so he doesn't get shocked. Probably change his packing peanuts tomorrow. And I think we'll be in good shape for the weekend. I've got some work planned out for our little guy, just to keep him busy. It's good to keep his mind busy. He gets homesick or Gwen sick. So I try to keep him busy and active, and that's why I don't really get upset when he's watching Twilight, because it keeps him, it keeps him busy. I think he likes it because it's just, kind of reminds him of his new bride and the true love that can happen between a vampire and a wolf, or a vampire and a vampire, or a human and a vampire, or really any kind of combination of wolf, vampire, and human. So take that as it may be. Anyways, you all have a great weekend. I'm hoping to get on the multiplayer server this weekend. Hopefully have some time to get out there. Hopefully we'll see Gen X, TBG, Jeffrey. Hopefully we'll see you out there this weekend. But you all take... Oh, dude, I am so sorry, Squash. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. But you all take care of yourselves. Make sure you take care of each other. And be safe. Would appreciate a like if you enjoyed the video. As always, you're welcome to subscribe. You're welcome to join the channel. You are welcome to hang out on our Discord. Leave a comment. Whatever you feel. And we'll be back for sure Monday with some more American Falls fun. Unless I get inspired to do something this weekend. But either way, hopefully we'll see you soon. You all take care of yourselves. And I'm going to try and get back without wrecking the tractor. All right. Bye for now.